Hello viewers, and welcome to the intriguing world of Vitalik Buterin and the incredible journey behind the creation of Ethereum. In this video, we'll delve into the life of the mastermind, exploring his vision, struggles, and the groundbreaking technology he brought to life. So without further ado, let's dive into the video and subscribe to the channel. Vitalik Buterin is a Russian-Canadian writer and programmer who has been involved in the Bitcoin community since 2011. Co-founding and writing articles for Bitcoin magazine. He is primarily known as the one behind Ethereum, a blockchain platform that operates as a world computer for decentralized applications, or DApps. Buterin traveled around the world for 6 months in 2013 to speak with Bitcoin BTC $30,047 developers. He understood that he could construct a new, possibly superior version by iterating on the Bitcoin blockchain. To explain this idea, he linked Bitcoin to a calculator and a future blockchain to a smartphone and applied the same principle of improving the system's strength by making it more general purpose to blockchain networks. Bitcoin is the world's first cryptocurrency, while Ether $1,631 is a digital currency based on the Ethereum blockchain network. Buterin co-created Ethereum, the blockchain that supports various functions, including developing apps and programs with the power of cryptocurrencies such as ETH. Smart contracts, which are essentially programs that can be saved and operated on the Ethereum platform, are how the platform accomplishes this. Buterin's childhood. Buterin was born on January 31, 1994, in Kolomna, Moscow Oblast, Russia. He lived in Russia until the age of 6, and then his parents decided to immigrate to Canada to search for better employment opportunities. When he was in the 3rd grade at a Canadian primary school, he was placed in a program for the gifted. While in the program, Buterin quickly realized that his particular skills and talents made him somewhat of an oddity to his peers and even his teachers. He was naturally predisposed to math and programming, possessed an early and strong interest in economics, and could add 3-digit numbers in his head twice as fast as the average person of his age. Buterin was a stranger to social gatherings and extracurricular events. As he recalls, quite a few people talked about him like he was some math genius. He then spent 4 years at the Abbotsford School, a private high school in Toronto. The school changed his perception of education, with both his attitude and results changing drastically. In Abbotsford, he developed his trademark hunger for learning, essentially making knowledge his primary goal in life. Apart from his academics, he happily played World of Warcraft from 2007 to 2010. However, when Blizzard decided to remove the damage component from his favorite warlock's siphon-like skill, he sobbed himself to sleep that night. Buterin realized how horrible centralized services could be, and he quit World of Warcraft. Buterin's student life. While looking for a new direction in life, he came across Bitcoin in 2011. He was initially suspicious, and he couldn't see how it could have any value if it didn't have any physical backing. But as time went on, he learned more and became fascinated. He wanted to formally join this new and experimental economy by getting his hands on some tokens, but he had neither the computing power to mine them nor the cash to purchase Bitcoin. So he looked for work in Bitcoin on various forums and eventually began writing articles for a blog, earning him around 5 BTC per article. At the same time, he looked into all the different economic, technological, and political aspects of cryptocurrency. His articles attracted Mihai Alesi, a Romanian-based Bitcoin enthusiast, leading to his co-founding Bitcoin magazine in late 2011. He was writing, traveling, and working on crypto for over 30 hours per week, and thus he decided to quit university. He traveled across the world, looking at various crypto projects, and eventually determined that they were too focused on specific uses and weren't broad enough. That said, Vitalik believed that a successful and sustainable blockchain should have a broader and more versatile application potential, beyond a single use case or limited functionality. After looking at the protocols those projects were using, Buterin realized that it was possible to massively generalize what the protocols were doing by replacing all their functionality with a Turing-complete programming language. The birth of Ethereum. In late 2013, Buterin described his idea in a white paper, which he sent out to a few of his friends, who shared it even more. As a result, about 30 people reached out to Buterin to discuss the concept. Initially, the idea behind Ethereum was still very much about digital currency. Over time, the vision changed, and by the end of January 2014, the team had realized that it was relatively easy to create decentralized file storage, and that concepts like name registry can be brought to life with just a couple of lines of code. The project was publicly announced in January 2014, with the core team consisting of Buterin, Alizzi, Anthony DeIorio, Charles Hoskinson, Joe Lubin, and Gavin Wood. Buterin also presented Ethereum on stage at a Bitcoin conference in Miami. A few months later, the team decided to hold an initial coin offering of ETH, the native token of the Ethereum network, to fund the development. Around the same time, Buterin himself received the Thiel Fellowship grant of $100,000. The team raised more than 31,000 BTC from the sale of ETH, or around $18 million at the time. The Ethereum team established the Ethereum Foundation, a non-profit organization based in Switzerland that was tasked with overseeing Ethereum's open-source software development. Despite some turbulence, Ethereum's crowdfunding campaign turned out to be successful. Overall, Ethereum's design is meant to adhere to several principles, including simplicity, universality, modularity, agility, non-discrimination, and non-censorship. The Ethereum network regularly undergoes upgrades to improve its underlying architecture, such as the London and Berlin upgrades and the Shanghai hard fork. These upgrades bring together several network changes to continue Ethereum's natural progression toward the Ethereum consensus layer upgrade previously known as Ethereum 2.0. The struggles of Ethereum. The DAO attack. The Ethereum platform, in addition to serving as a foundation for decentralized applications, dApps, and various other use cases, offers a unique capability in the creation of decentralized autonomous organizations. One notable event in Ethereum's history involved the DAO, which managed to raise over $150 million in Ether from over 11,000 members. Unfortunately, the DAO was compromised due to vulnerabilities in its codebase. In response to this hack, Ethereum's co-founder, Vitalik Buterin, proposed a soft fork of the Ethereum network. This fork included a code snippet that blacklisted the attacker, preventing them from moving the stolen funds. However, the attacker, or someone claiming to be them, wrote an open letter asserting that the funds were obtained legally and threatened legal action against anyone trying to seize the Ether. Subsequently, a hard fork was initiated to restore the stolen funds, although not everyone in the Ethereum community agreed with this decision. This move was highly contentious because blockchains are typically designed to be immutable and censorship-resistant. It raised technical challenges and called into question the moral and philosophical foundations of blockchain technology and Ethereum's leadership. Ethereum went on to become more popular than its forked counterpart, Ethereum Classic. It garnered support from prominent organizations like the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, with over 200 members, including financial giants such as JP Morgan and Citigroup. Ethereum also transitioned from a proof-of-work to a more efficient and scalable proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. Ethereum's scalability challenges prompted the adoption of sharding as a solution, allowing network load distribution across shard chains to enhance transaction throughput and relieve network congestion. The merge upgrade integrated Ethereum's original execution layer with its new POS consensus layer, eliminating energy-intensive mining and securing the network through staked Ether. Nevertheless, this transition has shifted Ethereum's approach from a decentralized one to a more centralized structure. The perception of Ether has also evolved, with many seeing it more as an investment asset than a purely decentralized form of money, reflecting the changing landscape of the Ethereum ecosystem. Ethereum and Buterin in China. In 2014, Ethereum's co-founder Vitalik Buterin engaged with the thriving Ethereum community in China shortly after the release of the project's white paper. He actively participated in conferences, meetups, and events, promoting Ethereum's adoption and its diverse applications. To bridge the language barrier, Buterin conducted interviews in Mandarin, collaborated with Chinese media outlets, and leveraged Chinese social media platforms. In May 2016, the China Ledger Alliance was established, comprising 11 regional exchanges with a goal to develop an open-source blockchain protocol aligned with China's regulatory needs. Notable figures like Buterin served as advisors, further strengthening Ethereum's ties with China. Buterin's involvement extended to Fenbushi Venture Capital, a prominent China-based venture capital firm specializing in blockchain technology investments. China, while encouraging blockchain development, has imposed restrictions on cryptocurrency-related activities like initial coin offerings and crypto exchanges. Ethereum, however, remains unaffected by specific regulations. Chinese companies have initiated Ethereum-based projects, including decentralized exchanges, blockchain supply chain solutions, and financial applications employing Ethereum's smart contract capabilities. Ethereum and Buterin in Russia. The fundamental essence of cryptocurrencies, characterized by their decentralization and resistance to control, is somewhat at odds with Russia's established order. This divergence has elevated Vitalik Buterin to a remarkably influential and respected figure in Russia. In August 2017, Buterin addressed a gathering of over 5,000 individuals at the Skolkovo Innovation Center in Moscow. He highlighted Russia's prominent role in researching and testing blockchain technologies, ranking alongside England and Singapore. Notably, Moscow hosts one of the largest clusters of nodes on the Ethereum network. During his visit, Buterin met with Russian President Vladimir Putin, with some speculating that this meeting was a prerequisite for his trip. Buterin discussed the potential applications of his technologies in Russia, a conversation that received the president's support. In October 2017, Russia's largest state-owned bank, Sberbank, joined the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, a notable move. Sberbank had been collaborating with regulators, the Minister of the Economy, other Russian banks, and the International Chamber of Commerce to conduct successful tests involving smart letters of credit and guarantees. Buterin also inked an agreement with Vladislav Martinov, CEO of Yoda Services, a Russian mobile communications and connectivity device company, to establish Ethereum Russia. This entity's mission includes offering educational programs, organizing events, and conducting architecture reviews for Vneshtor Bank, VTB Bank, a state-owned Russian development bank. VTB Bank, in collaboration with Ethereum Russia, funded a new blockchain research center at the National University of Science and Technology, with a focus on delivering solutions for government services in partnership with governmental and corporate entities. Philanthropic efforts and awards. On May 12, 2021, Vitalik Buterin garnered widespread admiration for his extraordinary act of philanthropy. He donated a staggering $1.2 billion to India's COVID-19 relief fund, simultaneously addressing the proliferation of dog-themed meme coins in his Etherskin public wallet, including Akita Inu, Shiba Inu, SHIB, and Dogecoin Mars, ELON. The bulk of his donation, totaling 13,292 ETH, was allocated to GiveWell, a nonprofit organization dedicated to charity evaluation. Buterin also directed 1,000 ETH and 430 billion ELON tokens to the Methuselah Foundation, which focuses on extending human lifespans, and contributed 1,050 ETH to the Machine Intelligence Research Institute, working to ensure that artificial intelligence has a positive societal impact. Buterin's plans for the future. Buterin expects that Ethereum will be ruling the metaverse in 10 years. The metaverse is an idea for a vast virtual world where people can interact with one another and with digital objects as avatars. According to him, Ethereum is amazingly positioned to be a fundamental part of the metaverse, as the internet plus the shared state allow objects to flow between platforms. Overall, he believes that the Ethereum name service ecosystem provides a Web3 username for crypto addresses and decentralized websites, as well as the concept of users and items having cross-platform identities. This is an obvious application that people don't understand, but ENS offers these solutions. Buterin is most intrigued by the zero-knowledge, succinct, non-interactive argument of knowledge, or ZNAR case, a cryptographic proof that allows one party to establish that it has specific information without exposing it. It essentially eliminates the need for interaction between the prover and the verifier. So this was our today's video. I hope you all like it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We will be back soon with a new video. Till then, keep supporting and take care.